What's up, my dear students? Welcome once again to my YouTube channel. This is El Maestro, and today we'll be talking about fundamental operations on integers. My dear students, please be attentive, listen very carefully because this topic will be used all throughout your um, high school life, even up to your college life, no? Especially when you talk about mathematics, because this is one of the foundation basic operations on mathematics. Okay. Fundamental operations on on integers. You have already learned how to add, subtract, multiply, and divide positive numbers. Okay. This is given in every student, especially grade 7 students. Okay? It is assumed, it is presumed na alam nyo na how to add, multiply, divide, okay, subtract numbers. However, for subtraction, you have only learned to subtract a smaller positive number from greater positive number, meaning you only learned greater number subtracted by a smaller number. So hindi nyo pa na-try yung from a smaller number sinubtract yung greater number. Okay? And you also learned that 2 times 3 or 3 times 2 is equal to 6. Now, how about negative 2 times 3 or negative 3 times 3? Okay? So if napansin nyo, meron ng mga negative numbers. Okay? Even in division. Okay? So what do you think would be the result? So in this lesson, you will learn how to carry out addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division that involve negative numbers. So this time, may mga negative numbers na sa operation natin. And you will be learning that one in this video. So, positive integers are all number we use for counting, right? It is also known as counting or natural numbers. These are part of the larger number in the real number system. On a number line, positive integers are the numbers to the right of 0, meaning from 0 going to your right, that numbers, okay, all of those numbers are positive, while negative integers are to the left of 0, meaning 0 going to the left side of the number line, all those are negative numbers. Generally, an integer is any whole number, okay? When we say integer, any whole number, it could be positive, negative, and even 0. Okay? So again, negative and positive and 0 are integers. Okay? This can also be easily represented using a number line as shown below. So, I know you're very familiar with the number line. Okay? Look at the number line. 0 going to the right, those are all positive. 0 going to the left, all negative numbers. So, meaning, yung operation na gagawin natin, we will deal with negative and positive numbers. So, are you ready? Okay? So, this is just an introduction sa topic na i-discuss for today. Okay. So, first, we'll have addition of integers. Okay? You get your notes. Take down all those important details na madi-discuss natin in this video. So, first rule, meaning there are two rules, okay, in adding integers. First, adding integers with same sign. Okay? Same sign, meaning magkapare yung sign. Meaning, nag-add ka ng dalawang integers na parehong sign. Meaning, you add positive and you add positive, you add negative to negative. If the integers to be added have the same sign, take note, just add their absolute values. My dear students, na-mention dito yung absolute value. Okay? If you haven't seen my video about absolute value or if you forgot about what is an absolute value, okay, you look at my video, okay? Kasi meron tayong uploaded video about absolute values, okay? We will not discuss that one in this video, okay? So just add the absolute values, then attach the common sign to your final answer. So we can fully understand this one if we will apply this one to an example. Let's have an example. Okay, negative 6 plus negative 4. Okay. Again, sabi dito, added have the same sign. If may inad daw tayo na same sign, check natin. Negative 6. The other one is negative 4. So they are both negative. So meaning we added two integers with the same sign. So anong gagawin pag same sign? Sabi niya, add their absolute values. So what is the absolute value of 6? We all know when we say absolute value, yung positive equivalent niya. Okay? So meaning, since negative 6 yung given, yung positive equivalent is 6. Sabi dito kasi, i-add natin yung absolute values. Then, plus, the absolute value of negative 4 is 4. Ganun lang kadali. So, you add 6 plus 4, that is equal to 10. Pero meron pa siyang sinabi dito, class. Look, attach the common sign to your final answer. Common sign. Ano yung common sign? Balik tayo ulit sa example natin. So, we have negative 6 and negative 4. Ano yung common na sign? Ano yung sign ng dalawa? Di ba negative? So, yung sign daw nila na common, i-attach mo this time dun sa sagot mo. Our answer is 10 and we will attach negative. Okay? So, therefore, your answer is equal to negative 10. Okay? So, ganun lang kasimple, class. Okay? So, next problem. Sabi dito, 3 plus 2. Again, have the same sign. You check if they have the same sign. Okay, you have the same sign. So, anong gagawin pag the same yung sign? Just add their absolute value. So, the absolute value of positive 3 is 3. The absolute value of positive 2 is 2. Then you add, that is equal to, okay, at meron pa pala, attach the common sign to your final answer. So, that is 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. And their common sign is positive. So, your answer is positive 5. Okay? So, next. So, you have negative 11 plus negative 3. Again, sabi sa instruction, sa first rule, if you add the same sign, okay, you check if they have the same sign. So, you have negative 11 and negative 3, correct? They have the same sign. So, if they have the same sign, anong gagawin? Add their absolute values. So, the absolute value of 11 or negative 11 is positive 11. The absolute value of negative 3 is positive 3. So, you add 11 plus 3. That is equal to 14. But, meron pang sinabi, class, attach the common sign to your final answer. So, what's the common sign? The common sign is negative, right? So, common sign, since the common sign is negative, then you attach negative to your answer. So, 11, negative 11 plus negative 3 is equal to negative 14. So, with this, another example. So, you have negative 8 plus negative 1. Add their absolute value, 8 plus 1, that is equal to 9. Right? Then, attach the common sign. Ano yung common sign ng negative 1 and negative 8? Diba negative? Then, you attach negative. So, negative 8 plus negative 1 is equal to negative 9. Okay? Next, 5 plus 8, that is equal to 13. So, that was the first rule, class, in adding integers with the same sign. This time, we will add integers with different signs. So, this is the second rule of adding integers. Okay? Different yung sign. So, anong gagawin? If the integers to be added have different signs, just get the difference of their absolute values. Then, attach the sign of the number with the greater absolute value to your final answer. Again, we can fully understand this one if we will apply this into an example. Okay. So, first we have negative 5 plus 2. Again, sabi dito, if we will add integers with different signs. So, tingnan natin. If kanina pareho silang sign, this time, tingnan nyo, class. Yung isa, negative 5, yung isa, positive 2. So, since they have different signs, we will apply the second rule. Okay? So, the second rule, sabi, if they have the different signs, anong gagawin? Get the difference of their absolute values. When we say difference, di ba subtraction, minus yan, difference? Correct. But, yung ikukunin natin na difference is absolute values pa rin.
Okay? Take note, absolute values. So, kukunin natin ang absolute value ng negative 5. That is 5. Absolute value ng 2. That is definitely 2. Then, sabi dyan, difference. So, meaning, isa-subtract natin. Nakuha. So, 5 minus 2, that is equal to 3. And then, sabi niya, attach the sign of the number with greater absolute value to your final answer. Paano gagawin yon? Tingnan natin ulit ano yung given. Look at these two class. Sa negative 5 at 2, okay, or 5 and 2, ano yung malaki? Si 5 or si 2? What number is bigger or greater? Si 5 or si 2? Diba si 5? So ano yung sign ni 5? Diba negative? So yung sign ni 5 ngayon, yung i-attach natin class. So magiging negative 3 siya. Okay? Yan yung sabi niya na attach the sign of the number with greater absolute value. So, sino yung greater? Si 5. So, ano yung sign ni 5? Negative. So, i-attach natin ngayon sa final answer natin na 3. Okay? Next. 8 plus negative 4. Again, sabi, when we add integers with different sign, check, positive 8. The other one is negative 4. So, different signs sila. Anong gagawin? Get the difference of their absolute value. So, get their absolute value. We have 8 and minus positive 4. Because the absolute value of negative 4 is 4. So, ima-minus natin ngayon kasi we will get the difference. Nakuha. So, 8 minus 4. That is equal to 4. Meron pang continuation, sabi niya, attach the sign of the number with greater absolute value to your final answer. You check now, ano yung greater absolute. So, we have 8 and 4. Ano yung greater? Di ba mas greater yung 8? So, tatanggalin natin yan. Mas greater si 8. So, what's the sign? Ano yung sign ni 8? Di ba positive? So, yun yung answer natin. Okay? So, hindi na natin lalagyan ng plus sign yan kasi as we have said earlier, pag walang sign, that is understood na positive siya. Okay? Another example, 7 plus negative 12. So, have different signs. Different ba yung sign? We have positive 7. We have negative 12. Yes, they have different signs. So, just get the difference of the absolute values. So, absolute value of 7 is 7 and absolute value of 12 is 12. If napansin nyo class na baliktad na, we have 12 minus 7. Kasi we all know, pag mag-subtract tayo ng numbers, mauuna yung malaki. Okay? So 12 minus 7. Actually, you can just have 7 minus 12. Okay? Basta ima-minus nyo yung dalawa. So 12 minus 7, ano yung result? What's the difference? So that is 5. So 12 minus 5. Again, attach the sign of the number with greater absolute difference, absolute value to your final answer. So, in these two, ano yung mas malaki? Si 7 or si 12? Si 12. So, anong sign ni 12? Negative. So, you attach negative to your final answer. So, your answer now is negative 5. Okay? Okay, another. So, we have negative 9 plus 2. Different sign. Check. Yes, they have different sign. So, sabi, pag different sign, anong gagawin? Kukunin natin yung difference ng absolute values nila. So, absolute value ni 9 is, or absolute value ni negative 9 is 9 minus absolute value of 2. Then, 9 minus 2, that is equal to 7. Again, yung sign, ano yung sign na kukunin natin? I-check natin, ano yung mas malaki? Si 9 or si 2? Siyempre, si 9. Ano yung sign in 9? Negative. So, you attach negative to your answer. Okay? So, meaning, negative 9 plus 2 is negative 7. So, sa madaling sabi class, when you subtract integers na magkaiba yung signs nila, ang gagawin mo is isa-subtract mo sila. Ima-minus mo sila. Tapos, kukopyahin mo this time yung sign ng mas malaking absolute value. Okay? Ganun lang mag-add ng integers if hindi sila magkapareho ng sign. Okay. So next, we have negative 3 plus 6. Again, look at the integers. So magkaiba yung sign. Get the absolute value. Absolute value ni 3. Negative 3 is 3. And absolute value ni 6 is 6. So you have 6 minus 3. Okay. That is equal to 3. Anong sign na kukunin? Anong mas malaki? Si 3 or si 6? Si 6. So that is why our answer is 3. Okay. So, ganun lang class mag-add ng integers if they have the same sign and if they have different sign. This time, we will now subtract integers. Okay? Subtraction of integers. So, in subtraction of integers class, the rule is change the sign of the subtrahend, then proceed to the rules of addition. So remember class, may na-mention dito na proceed to the rules of addition. Meaning, dapat yung the things that we learned previously, dun sa addition of integers, gagamitin natin in subtraction of integers. So dapat wag niyong kalimutan yon, yung adding the same sign and adding different signs. Okay? So, again, let's go directly with the examples. Okay. So, but before we will go through class, we will first know what is a subtrahend. Kasi sabi niya, i-change daw natin yung sign ni subtrahend. Ha? So, in this case, okay, zoom out ko lang yung 3 minus negative 10. Saan dito si subtrahend? This is the subtrahend. Okay? So, yung part na nasa right side, si subtrahend yun. Yun ang i-change natin. Okay? How about this one class? Ano yan? Class, that is not a sign. That is an operation. Operation yan ha, hindi yan sign. So, operation, it minus or subtraction. Next, how about this 3? Ano yung 3? That is minuend. Okay? So, in this, sa subtraction natin class, meron tayong minuend, meron tayong subtrahend, and meron tayong sa gitna yung operation niya. And sabi dito, you have to change the sign of the subtrahend. From our given class, may tatlong given tayo. Saan yung mga subtrahend dito? These are the subtrahend class. So, we have 4, negative 10, and 2. Yun yung i-change natin later. Okay? So, let's continue. Okay, let's have example number 1. 2 minus 4. Again,
okay, we will change the sign of the subtrahend. Okay? So, first is yung 2. Class, walang na-mention from the instruction or from the rule regarding the minuend. So, alam natin yung 2 is the minuend. So, since wala namang na-mention, so we'll just copy 2. Okay? So, after copying 2, sabi na dito, change the sign of the subtrahend. So, the subtrahend is, okay, the subtrahend is 4. So, from positive 4, gagawin natin ngayong negative 4. Okay? Kasi yun yung sabi, di ba? Change the sign of the subtrahend. Then, you proceed now to the addition. So, meaning from minus, gagawin natin siyang plus. Okay? And this will be now your new equation. So, anong i-apply natin na rules this time since plus naman siya? So, we will apply the rules of addition. It says in the rules of addition, if the integers to be added have the same sign, okay, this was learned earlier from this video, just add their absolute values, then attach the common sign to your final answer. And second case, if the integers to be added have different signs, just get the difference of their absolute values, then attach the sign of the number with greater absolute value to your final answer. So meaning, i-check again natin if they have the same sign or if they have different sign. Check. So 2 and negative 4. Definitely, they have this different sign. So i-apply natin yung rule number 2. So get the absolute value of 4 and 2. So this will become 4 minus 2. Kasi we will get the difference. And that is equal to 2. Pero meron pa siyang sinabi. We have to attach the sign of the greater absolute. So tingnan natin sa original given natin or sa tingnan natin sa given natin yung nag-proceed na tayo sa rules of addition. So 2 and 4, ano yung mas malaki? Si 2 or si 4? Siyempre si 4. So anong sign ni 4? Negative. So you attach negative. So ganun lang kasimple, class. Okay? So therefore 2 minus 4 is equal to negative 2. Okay? So next. So you have 3 minus negative 10. Again, since 3 is not mentioned, this is minuend. Just copy your minuend. Then, change the sign of the subtrahend. Okay, this time negative si subtrahend. Gagawin nating positive. And yung sign natin from minus, gagawin nating plus. Okay? So this time, this is now the new equation. Check if they have the same sign. Kasi addition na tayo, di ba? So, the same sign ba? Yes, they have the same sign. So, you just add them. Then, copy the common sign. So, this time, 3 minus negative 10, that is equal to positive 13. Next, you have negative 5 minus 2. So, again, minuend. Just copy minuend. Negative 5. Then, we have 2 as our subtrahend. Change the sign. So, magiging negative 2. Then, from minus, gagawin nating plus. This will be the new equation. So, check natin if they have the same sign. So, we will have negative 5 and negative 2. The same sign, right? Sabi sa ating rule number 1, if they have the same sign, add their absolute value. So, absolute value of 5 is absolute value of negative 5 is 5. Absolute value of negative 2 is 2. Then you add, that is equal to 7. And sabi niya, attach the common sign to your final answer. So what's the common sign of negative 5 and negative 2? Definitely that is negative. So you attach negative 7. So that's how you subtract integers, class. Okay? So kailangan lang talaga dito, class, practice. Okay, in your module or in your books, you have bunch and plenty of examples. Okay, so just practice that one, and you replay, you review this video until such na ma-master yun yung mga rules na yun. Okay, so since tapos na tayo sa multiplication, tapos na tayo sa addition and subtraction, we will go to multiplication and division of integers. If napansin nyo, class, sinama ko na si multiplication and division of integers. Maybe in your book or in your module or whatever references ang tinitingnan nyo, baka separate sila. Pero in this video, sinama ko na silang dalawa because they have the same rules lang. Si multiplication at si division, the same lang yung rules nila. Okay? Or yung rule nila. Sabi dito, in multiplying and dividing integers, find the product or quotients of their positive equivalent. So meaning, you just simply divide or multiply lang. Ganun lang. If the integers have the same sign, the result is positive. But if the integers have different signs, automatic negative. Ganun lang. So, ito lang yung babantayan natin, class. Again, let's apply these rules into the examples. So this time, meron tayong 4 na examples. Okay? So first is we have 2 times 8. Sabi dito, same sign, automatic positive. Regardless kung ano man yan siya, class, basta the same yung sign niya, pag minultiply mo yan, automatic positive lahat ng sagot. Pero, pag yung sign ng dalawang integers na multiply mo is magkaiba yung signs, then automatic the result is negative. Okay, let's do it. So that is 2 times 8, that is equal to positive 16. Why? Because 2 is positive and 8 is positive. And sabi sa rule, pag the same yung sign, automatic the result is positive. So that is why our answer is positive 16. Okay, next. So we have 2 times negative 8. If napansin nyo, nilagay ko dyan 16. Pero i-check muna natin, class. Anong sabi sa rule? Sabi dito, different signs, the result is negative. But since 2 times 8, kasi sabi dito, multiply their absolute values. I-multiply natin si 2 and si 8. So that is why 16. Ano yung sign? Since 2 and negative 8 is different yung signs nila, automatic, the result is negative 16. Okay? So, ganun lang. So, class, if napansin nyo, sa first two examples natin, ang ginamit natin dito is x as an operation. Okay? So, 2 times x. Kasi, some of you siguro, ito yung nakikita or ito yung medyo familiar kayo. Yung x, okay, ang ginagamit as multiplication. So, sa next examples natin, class, sa 3 and 4, we use parenthesis. Okay? So, the same lang yan. Baka maka-encounter kayo, anong operation kaya yan? Ba't walang times? Automatic, class, basta yung meron kayong nakitang close and open parenthesis, that is multiplication. Okay? So, don't get confused. Okay? Huwag malito. So, let's continue. So, we have negative 2 times, negative 2 times 8, that is equal to negative 16y. Magkaiba sila ng sign. Okay? So, si 2 at si 8, we have negative 2 and 8. So that is why the answer is negative 16. So, next. So, we have 2 negative and 8 negative. So, negative 2 times negative 8, magkapareho sila ng sign. So, 2 times 8, that is equal to 16. And the result is positive 16 kasi the same sila ng sign. Okay? So, ganun lang, class. So, when multiplying, tingnan nyo lang yung sign. Okay? So, just simply multiply the integers. Then, if they have the same sign, just put positive as an answer. If they have this different signs, put negative as a sign of your answer. Okay? So, let's go to division of integers. Again, the same rules. If same sign, negative. If different sign, if same sign, positive. If different sign, negative. So, let's have these examples, class. So, you have 8 divided by negative 2, negative 8 divided by 2, 8 divided by 2, negative 8 divided by negative 2. Okay. So, this is 8, positive. 2 is negative. So, different sign ngayon. So, what's the result if different yung sign? That is equal to negative 4. Diba? Negative 4 kasi different sign. 8 is positive, 2 is negative, so different sign. If you divide 8 divided by 2, that is 4. So, negative 4. Next, you have 2 positive. You have 8 negative, so different sign, so definitely the result is negative 4. Okay? Ganun lang kasimple, class. Tingnan nyo lang yung sign. Pag magkapareho ng sign, positive. Pag hindi magkapareho ng sign, negative yung result. So, in this case, naka-fraction form siya, class, ha? Pero divide pa rin to. Naka-fraction form lang. So, you have 8 divided by 2, parehong positive. Pag same sign, ano yung result? Very good, positive. So, that is positive 4. Here, you have negative 8 divided by negative 2. The same ba yung sign? Yes, the same yung sign. So, if the same yung sign, the answer is positive 4. So, class, so medyo mas madali lang yung multiplication and division of integers kasi yung babantayan mo lang is yung sign nila if magkapareho or hindi. So, medyo complicated lang sa addition and subtraction of integers. So, you master that one, be familiar sa mga rules na gagawin nyo when adding and subtracting integers. Okay? So, thank you, class, for listening. Thank you for watching this video. I pray na nakatulong yung video ko sa inyo. And again, don't forget El Maestro YouTube channel. So, if you have friends na medyo nahihirapan sa pag-add, pag-subtract, multiply, and divide ng integers, pakibulungan nyo sila. Pakisabi, merong El Maestro sa YouTube. Okay? So, again, thank you and God bless.